Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, golden root race of the great central sun. After yesterday's second of 3 666 portal activations, we have had massive ascension energies flowing in from on high. These have triggered in many of our starseed ground crew of the 144 a massive immune response, as all false interference patterns are being removed and resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. You may be having major releases and activations in the throat chakra and crown. Lord Ganesha is here with us now to assist in removing any obstacles and barriers along our path that have been preventing our full ascension and awakening into 5D and beyond. With these higher energetics inundating this realm with gamma plasma radiation, we received a trinity of flashes of white light from the great central sun, appearing on the Schumann charts as 2 pulses of light at amplitudes of 21 Hz and a powerful blast at 37 Hz. This is encoded with our 37 into the 73 codes of heaven on earth and a 333 gateway of the Trinity code activations. Mother, Father, God, the Child, and the Holy Spirit, past, present, and future merge together for the divine union, remembrance and oneness of the unity consciousness of cosmic origin. Our original divine DNA blueprints are online and transmitting their light languages and frequencies of our true nature of Buddha consciousness. The enlightening of all atoms, stars, and cells of the holographic network, the web of life. The diamond net of Indra is connected and fully online, running through the dragon lines in the heavens and upon Mother Earth. Pachamama and all her children, and completing the final cleansing and purging of all dark and nefarious projections that have accumulated in the field over many millennia. The suffering of humanity and all life over countless lifetimes and timelines is being healed and transformed into the higher light of Source Creator. This is infinite healing potential and pure bliss energy. The mirror of the higher mind connecting with the lower mind has been cleared and is reflecting self-awareness perfectly in the emptiness of the void as we make our grand exodus into the paradise Gaia has always evolved to be. In our mindfulness we transcend all things. The divine presence of our I Am will be the light to guide our way home to the kingdom of heaven within and without. Together we walk each other home. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And thank you everyone for your support and for your kind comments. We're still dealing with the server issue. Our server is still under attack. The engineers are still working on this issue. It's like Mama Bear says, the family of dark trying to shut us down. They also literally try to shut down my throat chakra, but nothing's stopping us on our great mission. Try as they will, we keep going through and through and through. So thank you all for your blessings, your prayers, your kind comments, and your support. We appreciate each and every one of you very much. You beautiful, blessed, illuminated beings of light. So our website is up and running, but we cannot access it to make updates. There's those of you out there that check our website every day, so please be patient. Sorry for this dilemma. We're working on this. We have our engineers and the IT at the server working out these issues, so as soon as we can, we'll be updating our website, PrimeDisclosure.com, so you can still look at all of our past transmissions and articles and writings on Prime Disclosure. We just cannot update or add to it at this time, so hopefully within the next day or two, it'll all be back up and running. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. 444 coming in. Right now the moon is at 2 degrees 53 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 25 degrees 55 minutes Gemini, 555 portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 26 degrees Gemini. Winter frost in the woods. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 3 degrees Aquarius. A deserter from the Navy, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, Mount Shasta coming in this morning, opening the Mu portal. Kiorana, third eye, crown. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, post full moon. What a powerful full moon that was. I am intensely aware of transmissions of the divine feminine light codes and the gold, pink, red frequencies that are opening our hearts to our feelings, intuitions, and emotions. For some people, this creates an increase in intuition and empathy, and this can feel wonderful. You connect with the magic and wonder of creation and creativity. You feel empowered and powerful as you step into your mastery. For others, it can be quite shocking because the increase in opening makes you aware of the feelings and energies of others in a way that can be overwhelming. You may feel waves of anxiety and depression, especially in the mornings when you come out of sleep. Archangel Michael asks us to stay in our heart and in our power. Be compassionate and loving, especially to yourself. It is good to recognize that as a master of energy, you can choose to understand that what you are feeling is waves of unstable emotion in the collective, and that you do not have to take it on and process it. Simply choose to reset yourself at a different frequency and make a choice to lift yourself onto the new earth wave. The divine feminine energy is supportive and loving. It will hold you and nurture you if you open your heart and trust that all is well and that all is going as it should. Connect with your own inner divine feminine and feel the love that is always there for you. This is the best thing that we can do for the new earth right now, to stay in our heart and hold our energy signature at a high frequency so that we can assist others to lift out of the chaos and confusion of the descending wave of the old earth. To stay at that high level, remember to practice gratitude and simple joy on a daily basis. Love to everyone. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, Ua, Ola, Loko, I, Ke, Aloha. This is Hawaiian for love gives life within. Sending my utmost love to all precious hearts. May you feel my love, my joy, and my gratitude for your very being. Beneath a lei of flowers, my heart is singing an eternal song of love for all that is, and for each and every precious heart who is but a part of the one. For you, for you, for you, my heart sings for you. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter, we are preparing for solstice energies in this now, cleansing, clearing, recalibrating to receive new information. Equinoxes are Gaia-focused, balance, embodiment, and grounding the new. Solstice energies are solar-focused. Cosmic alignments, influxes, and new frequencies filled with the guidance of higher light intelligence. Have you noticed the acceleration of our cosmic experience in 2022? We are preparing for a jump in acceleration in July and August. The solstice window presents an opportunity for this new level of unified presence to lift us to a new trajectory. The realm-shifting experience will be much stronger for coherent hearts focused on a new beingness, a new level of ascension, bringing flow, creativity, and manifestation, which requires an alignment with positive cosmic forces. It feels like a lot, given the deep recalibration most of us are experiencing. Un. We are one. From SandraWalter.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amira Atlantis. This is a message from the Mer world for all concerned for the fate of our planet. We are in the process of rewriting and course-correcting the spiral and the concept of the fall of Atlantis. I remember those final days of Atlantis. I remember the pandemonium and the chaotic voices of confusion that rang in the ears of the community. It was intentional and very effective. The voices of misinformation from the infected leadership. It got us to fight amongst ourselves as we argued over what was right and wrong and what was truth and lies. It was designed to mislead, confuse, and divide us. It worked very well. Even the high priests and healers got caught up. We panicked and started blaming one another for the impending downfall of our beloved Atlantis. I remember how intensely we felt the responsibility to right the wrongs, reveal the truths, and save the souls of every last citizen before the waves took us down. The water was coming, and we couldn't stop what was to be the destiny of Atlantis. Like Chicken Little, we fell into the confusion and fear instead of remembering our eternal nature and to trust God. It worked very well. There was an insertion of blame and shame that fed the chaos and our self-loathing. They knew how to play to our shadows, our woundedness, and our fears. They got us to doubt ourselves, one another, and most of all, they convinced us to forget our connection to Source as the one truth. Atlantis was a grand experiment, a simulation. How far away could we get from God and still remember we are a part of God? The spiral of time that led to the conclusion of the great Atlantean experiment was brought to completion, and we all went home to God. Next assignment, please. It was not until that moment that we remember the truth of the eternal nature of our soul, playing in the quantum field in a role. We are now on the timeline of rewriting of the spiral 13,000 years in our collective past. Enter the 144,000. Everybody plays, everybody wins. Nothing and no one lost in the mind of God. A course of correction of sorts, some players, different game board. The animations playing out in a familiar paradigm, veiled by the unconscious amnesia we carry as the remnants of trauma from the last fall. We have an opportunity to rewrite the spiral of the Atlantean timeline with a different outcome. But we must take care. We must remember and experience the memories stored in our cells and subconscious as a reminder of what we can choose differently in this experiment. In this version, this simulation, Atlantis is destined to rise. If we rise above the chaos and the pandemonium, designed to bring misinformation into our fields through fear and plays on our collective shame and blame, it is time for that to heal. Heal by remembering you are born pure, holy, and whole, eternal, in a simulation asking you to remember there is no place God is not, and no separation from the plan of liberation for the being of planet Earth. We must trust unified love and allow the animation to play itself out as our brothers and sisters seek to fulfill their roles, karma, in the simulation. Be in joy, be that frequency holder of light in the grand mirror of reflection instead of projection. We are the masters of the universe in the opportunity to experience the grandest resurrection and ascension the cosmos has ever known. I will look forward to seeing you in the new Earth Atlantis. Oceans of aloha. Amera Atlantis, star of the sea, Poseidon's beloved, keeper of the Atlantean flame. From AmeraAtlantis.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christy Elizabeth. I have been given a vision of a divine conception which happened only hours ago through the balance of the divine masculine and feminine, heralded by a unique planetary alignment. The planets align like divine trumpeters, in bold ceremonial statement of a significant historical happening in the cosmos. With intense purging across recent days, the divine masculine has forced our hand to face up to some difficult realities and to take responsibility for what we are holding within ourselves. Emotions have been high as feminine aspects encourage a reveal and release approach to healing. Christ's light energy has been delivered through our Son, supporting us in looking towards compassion and forgiveness and a higher level of self-awareness. Our great Lady of Grace, Mother Mary, has softened harsh vibrations with love from her own heart through the reflected light of the moon. Mother Mary is the embodiment of divine conception. As Queen of Angels, she is mother to all life on earth through a mission to deliver divine will. In human terms, the point of conception to birth takes 9 months of physical time. The gestation period is a time of preparation, nurturing, and hidden growing. In physical terms, this puts the point of birth of the new energy at March 2023. This is a point in time that I was told 3 years ago would be the pivotal energetic point of a change of times, from a 3-year bridge across 2020, 2021, and 2022 to reach a mass growth and awakening humans in readiness of a new joint mission to begin a rebuild towards a golden era, the narrative of which I have named the Angelic Agenda. In 2002, I was shown the vision of the mass gathering of ancient souls reincarnated from standing together at the foot of a mountain and looking up to its point. We begin the final stage of the 3-year angelic bridge in the growth of enlightenment and are being prepared for the new purpose on the other side of it. This is a great honor, a great joy, and great responsibility as we are parenting the foundations of a whole new world. This is the legacy of the New Earth Angels, who are those of sensitive nature. Sensitives hold the codes of the blueprint of the new world in their hearts, until the day comes when humanity sees the manifestation of a world built on love. Let us continue to release darkness that haunts us from within in the name of a purer world to come for our future generations. In the meantime, continue to hold the dream. Key themes: divine will, unity, compassion, self-nurturing, forgiveness, surrender, healing, and hope. From Christy Elizabeth. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aurora Ray. This will happen when Earth ascends. Earth ascension and tips on how you can help lighten the energy of planet Earth. The divine plan for Earth has always been ascension. You are being asked to hold the vision and mission of a world that works for everyone as you align with your own divine plan. You may be wondering if we will be here physically on Earth after the ascension, and yes, we will be. We will still have our physical bodies, and the planet Earth in all her beautiful blue-green glory will still be here. Do you know what this means? It means that we can create heaven on Earth. How exciting is that? Many people reject this information as fact because they are afraid of change or simply cannot comprehend such a thing happening on our beautiful planet. However, it is up to each individual how they want to perceive this information, fear or acceptance and understanding. Even though it may be difficult at times to accept something you don't think exists, many amazing things are happening right now on our planet that point to the shift in the consciousness of humanity. The ascension of humanity is inevitable during the ascension of our planet. The ascension of our planet is inevitable during the ascension of humanity. In other words, they are one and the same. This is because Gaia and humanity are one. Gaia is a sentient being, just like we are sentient beings. She feels love as we feel love. She feels fear as we feel fear. We have become so accustomed to referring to her as it, but she has many feminine qualities, just as women do. We can lighten up Gaia's energy so that she can ascend faster than us, which will help with our own personal ascensions too. A new era of light consciousness will begin, and the old ways that no longer serve humanity's highest good will fall away. As Earth ascends, humanity will experience a new era of light consciousness. The old ways that no longer serve humanity's highest good will fall away and be replaced with new systems that are more beneficial to everyone. You can help accelerate this process by loving yourself unconditionally each day, extending compassion and love to all people, being kind and patient with others, especially those who are still in denial, and spending time in nature as often as possible. By taking these small steps on a daily basis, you can help lighten the energy of planet Earth and bring peace and harmony to our beautiful world. The Ascension Phase that we are moving into could involve some difficult challenges, but it is okay because we have all done this before. You may be wondering what will happen during Earth's ascension. It is a good thing to ask that question because we all have the right to know what is coming our way, but we also have the ability to determine how things turn out. If you are asking yourself now about what will happen during Earth's ascension, then you are already on your path to making sure that you can help lighten the energy of planet Earth, and this makes a big difference. When Earth ascends, we all ascend together. Humanity, animals, plants, minerals, Gaia, everyone ascends. When Earth ascends, Gaia also evolves. When Gaia evolves and gets closer to her ultimate completion of creation, she guides all of life on Earth through the same process. This includes humans, animals, plants, and minerals. We are all evolving together, and we are all in this together. According to Archangel Michael, when the planet ascends into a new octave is a different frequency of vibration. The starseeds who have been working with her for eons upon eons, who are from many different star systems and civilizations throughout this universe, who have been assisting in anchoring light and energy for Gaia for some time now, they will be going home with Gaia. Archangel Michael. But what does it mean we're going home? It means we're actually arriving in the original creation that God intended for us. It will be here, not somewhere else, but we will be living in a higher consciousness in resonance and alignment with Earth. We are entering an era where everyone can know and experience their divine selves with more clarity than ever before. The ascension process may be challenging. In many cases, people are not aware of what they are going through, and they just think it's something that's happening to them. However, if you know what the challenges are, it will be easier for you to deal with them. The good news is that most of these challenges can be overcome and even avoided altogether. There is one thing you should keep in mind when dealing with the ascension process. You need to stay calm and let your body take over. You can't force your body to do anything. That's like forcing yourself into an uncomfortable position. If you try too hard, your body will respond by resisting any change at all. It's also important to realize that no matter how challenging things get on Earth right now, they will not stay this way forever. The cleansing must take place now first. Clearly, humanity still has some work to do before we reach an era in which everyone knows their divine selves with greater clarity than ever before. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. It may be easier to release your expectations of others that you don't understand and that don't understand you. Remaining engaged in those triggers and mirroring are creating mental overload that's simply dead weight. You have already received all that was needed from those people and situations. Know that you are free to surrender control and align with your soul self instead. Doing so will help you adapt more quickly into the fifth dimension. Let karma take the lead so you can wash your hands clean and put the interferences from opposing opinions behind you. Your tribe will show up for you as you show up for yourself. Take a time out to rediscover the real you, your passions, energy, and vitality. Align the mindset with positivity and claim what you want in this new phase of life. If this is challenging, take this as a prompt that more self-care and self-discovery are needed. Focus your attention on what you need in life that you are not currently getting. How can you break through the traps of these illusions and free yourself to seek your happiness and emotional contentment? Set these intentions today for the future. The energies are perfect to get this foundation balanced and attuned, trusting what it will bring. The opportunity for personal growth is here so you can emerge and be seen as the bright light that you are. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. After the magnificent Sagittarius full supermoon on Monday, our star, the Sun, is moved into lovely cosmic connection to Saturn and Neptune today. What heightens the celebration is that all three will be at 25 degrees. Today, the Sun at 25 degrees Gemini is in a beautiful trine to Saturn at 25 degrees Aquarius. At the same time, the Sun is square to Neptune at 25 degrees in Pisces. 777 portal. Then on Saturday, Venus square Saturn also will both be at 25 degrees. 25 reduced to the root number 7, which creates a highly intuitive 7777 code. This powerful activation of the number 7 opens up your intuitive gifts in a big way, and the timing couldn't be better. Saturn represents time, so if you know the time has come for you to finally get on with an intention you've sat on or procrastinated about, this is it. In fact, since these transits build over time, you may have felt the commitment in the last week or two. Take time to focus on achievement and implementation. Whether on the personal front or in your profession, you have something that is calling for your attention. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Gemini, trine Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and square Neptune in Pisces. Venus conjunct the North Node in Taurus. The solar connection to Neptune is wistful. I wish it was like this. I wish I could do that. I wish it hadn't been like it was. But Saturn says, it is what it is. He calls forth our inner boss, reminds us that wishes are goals without plans, asks us to get clear on what we want to manifest, and then work on it. I know you're tired. I know you doubt. But with the right information, the right connections, the right timing along with self-belief, miraculous results are possible. Crystallize your vision. Be open to advice and guidance from those who have walked the path before you. Test yourself, but rename failure as lessons learned. The language we use to describe ourselves and our experience has a potent effect on how we see ourselves. You are capable of more than you think. Accept where you are and who you are in this moment. Give yourself a burst of unconditional love. Commit to the path of the heart. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 29, Red Electric Moon. The number 3 is called electric and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. It's the third day of the Blue Hand Wave Spell, which represents healing, accomplishment, and knowing. And so bearing that in mind, if day 1 of a wave spell identifies the journey, and day 2 considers the obstacles ahead, then day 3 is when the energy is electrified. This is when things really start to get going, as if a switch has been turned on. On this electric day, may your healing journey be activated. Today is Red Moon, which represents purified flow and universal water. Usually these days are all about relinquishing control and just going with it. However, today has an odd combination of day and number. We have all of this electric energy buzzing around, so how do we chill out and go with the flow? Water and electricity do not go well together. The tides of the oceans are influenced by the moon's cycles, and tuning yourself to the moon's natural flow is instinctive, and perhaps today by going with the flow, the end result is that you feel better and maybe even have a little energy. Don't be surprised if today that energy comes and goes like the tides. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Red Electric Moon, 3 Moluk, Keen 29, 16th of June 2022. Activating purification and service. 16/6/2022 equals 16/6/6 equals 766 equals 712 equals 73 equal 10 equal 1. Day code 16. Tower struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7 mystic magic, spiritual initiation, solitude. 10 manifestation, power, authority. 1 new beginnings, original, month year codes. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 12 acquiring strength, wisdom. 3 holy triad, joy, creativity, divine. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 29 equal 11 equal 2 partnership, cooperation. 11 portal, polarity. A very emotionally charged day highlighting issues of purification and being of service to humanity. We are now in day 3 of the Blue Hand Wave Spell, where we are focused on accomplishing healing on all levels of being. Today we are focused on healing our emotional body and using our knowledge and skills to be of service to others. Tone of creation, Electric is tone number 3 of the tones of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service through your divine mission. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Electricity and water do not mix well. Beware of the charge today, as you could get zapped. Today's energy is volatile and may trigger uprisings, revolution, and rebellion, especially with the 16 Tower Code. In order to be purified and transformed through the universal waters, washing away the debris to create a clean, pure slate. Today beckons you to become emotionally mature and rise above any relationship dramas. Instead, access the higher aspects of the electric tone together with your divine counterpart. Offer you united energies to be of service to all. Expand your focus beyond bonding with one to the joy of bonding and service to all. Overall, a powerfully cleansing day filled with questioning how you can activate your electrical power to send waves of pure charge energy, to uplift and energize others through the power of your heart. Today's question is, how can I purify my heart and bond with others, activating a greater electrical current to flow, fueling our divine service. Divine blessings for the expression of the true divine electrical power of our precious unified hearts. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 29, Red Electric Moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to purify. Bonding flow. I seal the process of universal water. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Myung Jin Myra Kozlowski, for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Tommy Stone Davidson, for another donation. Thank you very much for your continued support. And we'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Diane A.A. Howells, for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you for your continued support. If you'd like to support us with a monthly donation, you can do so to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Divine neutrality. Mastery becomes the light. Divine neutrality allows us to engage with mastery, the ability to allow others to see their own true light, because we have become the undistorted divine presence. From AscensionPath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed rest of your week, and keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.